Hi, welcome back to What's Happening Now, Nex-Tech's local events and attractions show. I'm your host, Jenny Leiker, and we're here to talk about some of the things that are going on in our area in March. We have three guests today that are going to tell you about, we're going to talk about an event for CASA, we're going to talk about what's going on at the mall in Hayes, and then we're going to tell you about the Encore series. But first, I have a guest with me from CASA. I have Tony Miller with me. Tony, welcome.
Hi.
And Tony, we're here to talk about a fundraiser that's going to go on for CASA called Chocolate for CASA. So tell us, what is Chocolate for CASA?
Okay, I'm with the CASA of the 17th Judicial District, which covers Smith, Graham, Norton, Decatur, Phillips, Smith, and Osborne counties. And Chocolate for CASA is our signature annual fundraiser that we have every year. We have had it in February in the past, and this year we've moved it to March, hoping for a little better attendance and avoid some school activities that we've had. But we are a nonprofit agency, so we do rely a lot on fundraising. So our Chocolate for CASA event is a fundraiser that we have every year at Phillipsburg at the Huck Boyd Community Center there. And we're having it this year at March 21st, which is a Saturday, with the social hour to start at 4 p.m. And then we have a live and a silent auction that runs in conjunction with each other, with literally hundreds of donated items from out the area or around the area and basically around the world that we will auction off throughout the event.
So what are some of, I already know that there's some excellent things that are going to be up for auction this year, but can you tell me about one of them that I saw that I was kind of interested in, as a trip to Cancun?
Yes, Sunset World Travel has donated, and they're very great to work with. Every year they donate a vacation to Cancun, which is a 5-night, I believe 5-day, 4-night stay at the Sunset World resort in Cancun, and you have your choice of either a golf resort or just a regular family resort in Cancun.
And that's something people can, is that part of the silent auction or the raffle?
That will be part of our live auction items. Throughout the night we have dozens of baskets full of items that have been donated that we auction off through a silent auction periodically through the night. And throughout the night we also have a live auction in between with several items intermittently being auctioned off, and that is one of our live auction items and is usually a big hit.
Well, I would guess so.
Yes.
And then, and I'm going to just back up for a minute. How much are the tickets to go to this?
Tickets are only $10, and that can be purchased in advance or at the door. We also this year are having children's tickets for $5. We do have a lot of children that come and really enjoy it, being able to dress up and eat fancy appetizers and food and enjoy a lot of chocolate. We do have a chocolate fountain as well.
A chocolate fountain,
which is kind of the centerpiece of the event. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right. So it could be a date night, or it could be a grandma and granddaughter type of night, or really it sounds like it's an event that's appropriate for anybody.
It really is appropriate for anyone and can be a great family event as well.
And another thing that you had mentioned, or you told me about, was there's also another little outing there, a trip to the Kansas City Renaissance Festival was one of them that I saw.
We did receive some 4 tickets to the Kansas City Renaissance Festival, and also 6 passes to the Kansas City Zoo, and we're currently working on some hotel stays to go along with that, and maybe some items from the Chiefs or Royals, but we do not have those yet, but we are working on the hotel. Another item that we have had since I've talked to you is a 5-day stay at a Breckenridge condominium, and that's donated every year from a former CASA Board of Director member, or a CASA volunteer, who has moved away, but they have a condominium in Breckenridge, and they donate that every year for a 5-day stay as well. So that's a highlight.
So there's a lot of really fantastic items there, but really, you know, it's just great to come out and support the CASA cause. And there's people out there that aren't familiar with what CASA is. Can you just tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates. And again, we are a nonprofit agency that serves under a board of directors and under the standards of the Kansas Judicial Administration and the National CASA Association. We are we consist of volunteers from the community that when a child comes into the court system because of abuse or neglect, a judge can appoint a CASA volunteer to that child, and that CASA volunteer basically does an independent investigation separate from everyone else's into that child's life and serves as a voice for that child throughout the entire court process. Kind of acts as another set of ears and eyes for the court, and also as a special friend to the children. And it's one, a stable presence in the child's life that sometimes they don't otherwise have. So.
Do people have to have any special qualifications to volunteer, or?
Well, must be 21 years of age. They do go through, any citizen that would like to help we welcome. They do go through a pretty intense background investigation, including the fingerprints, and as you would at any other job, the interview and application process. And then there's also 30-hour training course, which they go through prior to starting on their first case.
So they don't have to be legal experts. You'll get them trained.
They do not have to be legal experts at all. And how I describe it is we look for caring, compassionate people that want to help the children that we serve. And the volunteers that we do have do an amazing job with these children and with the families as well.
So there's a couple of ways that people can support CASA, and of course it's through volunteering, but also we just encourage people to come out to the event. So just to recap, it's on March 21st.
Right.
Social hours starts at 4 and the auction starts at 5. It's at the Huck Boyd Community Center in Phillipsburg, and people can buy tickets at the door if they don't get them ahead of time.
At the door, and we also have a cupcake raffle at the event. That is, you purchase a cupcake for $20, and on the bottom of that cupcake we sell 24 of them, and there's a number, and if your number is chosen, you'll win a very nice piece of jewelry from Russ's Jewelry in Norton.
Wonderful.
So.
Well, we encourage everyone to come out, and then if they need more information, they can contact you, Tony,
Yes.
at Tony Miller at the CASA. What would be the best way to call you?
The phone number at the CASA office is 785-345-4120, or they can email CASA17, that's C-A-S-A, all small caps, 17 at ruraltel.net.
Great. Well, Tony, thank you so much for telling us about your event. And when we come back, we'll learn more about what's going on at the Mall in Hayes.
Dignity, respect, professionalism, commitment, and fairness are the 5 core values you can expect from All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center. At All Faiths Funeral Chapel, they consider it an honor to serve you and your family and their community. Built in 2010, their large state-of-the-art facility includes dining and reception hall to accommodate large funeral dinners, even anniversaries and weddings. They also sell customized monuments and offer pre-arranged services. All Faiths Funeral Chapel in Smith Center.
Did you know?
It's not just water, it's better water.
Better Water Smith Center completes all your hydration needs. They sell Lundy spring systems, including water softeners, reverse osmosis, water coolers, and bottled water. They won't just install your system, they will service and repair it too. Better Water can repair Echo water systems and all other major brands. They offer softener salt sales and delivery for your convenience. Serving all of Northwest Kansas.
It's not just water, it's better water.
Great news, Nex-Tech customers. Now you can play Sunday Funday Bingo every week for your chance to win cash prizes and free service. Play along with your bingo cards included in your Nex-Tech bill, or go to nextech.com/bingo to print out your own cards. Tune in to Nex-Tech Local 1 Sunday nights at 6 p.m. Bingo is brought to you by All Faiths Funeral Chapel, Nex-Tech Wireless, Better Water, Rogers Associates Insurance, Cedar View Assisted Living, Genuine Appliance American Mattress, and Zimmerman Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Local business is thriving in Western Kansas, but you might not know everything about these businesses and the great people behind them. You can learn about the stories behind these staples of our area by watching Nex-Tech's Business Spotlight on Nex-Tech Channel 1. From vehicle restoration to health stores to alpaca farms, Business Spotlight will give you information on the places that will keep you shopping locally. Business Spotlight on Nex-Tech Channel 1.
Make a difficult choice an easy one with Cedar View Assisted Living's knowledgeable and caring staff. Your loved one will be professionally taken care of as they transition into their new community. With movies, holiday parties, planned exercises, and games, residents will have opportunities every day to enjoy their time at Cedarview. Multiple room styles are available, ensuring a just right fit for your loved one. Come see Cedarview Assisted Living for yourself next to Sternberg Museum. The care you need, the home you want.
Hi, we're back to What's Happening Now, and my guest here with me is to talk about the mall in Hayes and some of the things that are coming up in March and even in April. So Cody Dale, welcome. Cody, you are the marketing director of the mall, which probably won't be called the mall in Hayes that much longer. Is your contest closed for renaming the mall?
We are still taking names. It has been one of the most fun things I've probably experienced. There are some very creative people out there, so we should be announcing that here soon. It'll be fun.
Maybe you should share some of the runners-up with us too once you announce that name. I have a name in there, so I'm crossing my fingers. But
there's some fun ones.
It's exciting. There's a lot of new things going on at the mall, and we're all excited. And there's some events coming up that we wanted to just visit about. And the first one is the Hayes Daily News hosts a home and garden show at the mall. When is the Home and Garden Show going to be this year?
That is March 14th and 15th. It's a Saturday and Sunday. That Saturday we start at 10 and go to 9, and that Sunday we go from noon to 5. Landscapers, siding people, cabinet makers. I even, encourage designers to come. It's just a really good time to get some exposure. And this is the time when people are really excited about working on their homes. So it's a fun event.
I know we're all itching for spring to be here, so it's almost kind of like, it feels like it's like a kickoff to spring and kind of get things going again. So that's something people can look forward to coming up to the mall March 14th and 15th for the Home and Garden Show. But there's also somebody making an appearance in March. So who's also going to be coming to the mall starting March?
The Easter Bunny will be back, and we will be taking pictures with the Easter Bunny, just like we did with Santa. That will be March the 20th is when he makes his appearance. Hopefully he's feeling well and he's good and ready to go to take those pictures. I think he will be, but it'll be March the 20th, and we'll have that in Center Court again. And I'm hoping to get those times and dates posted on our website and Facebook here shortly, so we should have all that ready for you.
And then we're going to just jump ahead just a little bit to April, because there is an event coming up in April that I wanted you to tell us about a little bit.
The Home-Based Business Fair is on April 25th. We also have one in October, but this is for anybody that has a home-based business that can make soaps or home decor or purses or just anything fun that they sell basically from their home. This is another way for them to get exposure, set up a booth there at the mall. And I really do think that we have a lot of people that come year after year. And so if you are excited about, you bought that purse there last year, well, they'll be back this year to sell you another one. So
I've gone to that one before, and there's also usually there's people that are selling jewelry of different kinds, Scentsy maybe. We don't probably know that for sure, but I'm assuming you still have some openings too if people are still wanting to sign up.
And actually, I'm just getting ready to send out those registration forms. You can definitely call us at the mall. We'll be happy to email or send one out to you. Yep.
And that is so neat that the mall helps promote those home-based businesses. It's a great platform for them to get the word out, and brings probably mutually beneficial because it brings people into the mall too.
Absolutely. And with all the exciting changes that are going to be happening here shortly at the mall, it's going to be fun. Hopefully we'll have a lot of construction going on during this whole time, so there'll be a lot of commotion, but that's all fun. So we can't wait for that to happen.
And for those that don't know, I know I've had you on before and we visited a little bit about it, but what do you mean there's changes going on at the mall?
Well, not only are we changing the name of the mall, but we're getting a new facelift. We'll be starting here any moment, any day now. There's going to be construction happening at the mall. We have a new floor that's going to be putting in the hall of the mall, new lighting to brighten it up. We have a bunch of potential stores that we're really in talks with. So there's a lot of really exciting things. The parking lot will definitely be one of the things that we address right away, especially when it gets warmer. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of exciting things going on. Some stores that I just am on the edge of my seat waiting to come in. So we'll see what happens.
I wish I could ask you, but I know you won't tell me. But what are some ways, though, that people can follow the mall? Some good ways to keep in touch with the mall. You mentioned your Facebook page.
Yep. We have shophayesmall.com. And then we're on Twitter, Instagram, and all those fun things that I usually have to have my teenagers help me with, but we're getting better at it. So yeah, you can definitely follow us on Facebook. I put a lot of the sales that the stores are having on Facebook, so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on at the mall. So yeah, follow us. We'll be happy to share all of our info.
Awesome. Well, Cody, thank you so much for telling us about what's going on at the mall, and encourage people to just check you out on the social media too, to keep in touch. And when we come back, we're going to learn more about the Fort Hays State University Encore series.
Did you know that most people's internet connections are too slow? Wondering if yours is? Just answer these simple questions. Do you have more than 3 connected devices to the internet? Do you stream video over your internet connection? Do you occasionally notice lagging? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need to come see Nex-Tech about a speed upgrade so you can experience the full benefits that fiber technology has to offer. Nex-Tech, our products and people are here for you.
You can now stay in touch with technology by viewing Nex-Tech University classes on demand. Simply hit the On Demand button on your remote, arrow to the Rentals icon, and select OK. Then arrow down to the Nex-Tech University Free class group and press Select. You now have an abundance of classes, webinars, and gadget updates to watch for free whenever you choose. Just highlight and select a session on the right, choose the rental option, and enter your PIN, usually 0000 unless you have it updated, and click Rent. Sit back and take in the knowledge.
The Hays Public Library isn't just for books anymore. Break through your book barriers and see what all the HPL has to offer. Enjoy our free programs like computer classes, music concerts, cooking sessions, and more. Browse our collection of DVDs, CDs, and other media for free checkouts. Access your favorite titles online with the Sunflower E-Library and take your media on the go with the Hoopla app. Visit www.hayspublib.org and discover what the Hays Public Library has to offer.
Are you looking to tone up in the convenience of your own home? Then join the Hays Rec instructors for HRC at-home fitness on Nex-Tech TV. Each week, instructors will teach a new class that will be featured on Nex-Tech Channel 1 and 106 multiple times during the day. So tune in and tone up with HRC at-home fitness on Nex-Tech TV. New technology comes out every week, and it can be hard to keep up with the new features and buttons each new phone, computer, and tablet have. You could soon be the tech-savvy person in your family if you watch Nex-Tech University. Available on Nex-Tech Channel 1 and Nex-Tech VOD, Nex-Tech University will give you the tips and tricks to master your latest device and make you the person friends will run to with questions. Watch Nex-Tech University on Nex-Tech Channel 1 and video on demand.
Hi, welcome back. We're here with Vincent Bowhay, and Vincent is the Assistant Director of the Memorial Union. He's got some exciting things to tell us about, but there was an announcement that we just heard about today that we have to start with. We got breaking news. Vincent, tell us what you can about who's coming to Fort Hays.
We're excited to announce that on February 26th at 7:30 p.m. in the Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center, we'll have Rainn Wilson from The Office, who will be covering his book Soul Pancake and really talking about life's deep questions for Fort Hays State and the Hays community. So tickets are on sale as of right now.
That is so exciting. Now, which character did he play on The Office?
He was Dwight Schrute on The Office, but he's done a lot of stuff since then. He has a new TV show that just launched really recently, and really we're focusing on those deep questions, though, from his book Soul Pancake.
And it is a comedic focused. Is that what it is, or what kind of questions are they?
I don't think that I think that there's going to be some levity there, but I don't think it's going to be a comedy routine by any means. But if you go to his YouTube page, Soul Pancake, as well, you'll see things like Kid President or the different stories that they tell about how do you live life well, but also how do you honor people that really are going through a lot of stuff, and even the final stages of their life. Some really deep questions of what you want to accomplish. And I think it's going to be really motivating, but also still an amusing period of time.
That sounds fantastic. That is so exciting. And that's one of the things that I love about living in Hays is that there's always some things going on, and the university is such an asset to us to bring things here. And that's one of the things that we wanted to talk about today was the Encore series. And it's just a tremendous opportunity for people to get entertainment, music, and plays and musicals from people from all over, even the world at times. And we just want to talk about some of the things that are coming up with the Encore series. So what can you tell us about the schedule that's coming up?
Well, February is going to be a really great month for our series. The Great Gatsby is coming, and I think that you'll see that this is going to be an imaginative retelling of an American classic that's nothing like any of the movies you might have seen with Leonardo DiCaprio or Robert Redford. Instead, it's going to be a newly imagined story about the Roaring '20s in America and what that meant for society. And we were really lucky to have a sponsor from Cedar Lodge Dental Group. We've had a lot of great partnerships, and this is actually another show where we're providing outreach programs to about 1,000 students within our elementary and middle school system. So that's a really cool opportunity that we do provide with our program. Tickets will be on sale in February for the Hunts, which will be right at the beginning of March 3rd, I believe. And there's 7 siblings from Virginia that go around the nation touring with their original works in reimagined songs, but also some of their own songs that they write. So they are the vocal and ensemble for their entire band. So it's a really cool, both unique experiences that are nothing like each other, but at the same time, we're fortunate to have it with the Encore series.
So that kind of takes us through the beginning of March. Now, there's something coming up at the end of March that I don't even feel like I could probably describe very well. I wrote notes on it, but I don't know if you can share more about the Intergalactic Nemesis live action graphic novel, March 31st. What can you tell us about that?
So I think that you're seeing a lot more live action graphics in movies. Like 300 would be an example of a graphic novel that's been changed into a movie. For this, what they've done is taken 1,500 hand-drawn images. That's a graphic story, and they're going to perform it live on stage. So while they're projecting those images on the screen behind them, they're going to perform a live radio show of sound effects and the vocals and the scripts in terms of the live action graphic novel. So you'll see a graphic novel come to life with the characters being performed on stage.
That just sounds absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
I can't really even imagine it, but I think I'm going to have to come watch it so I can
It's going to be an amazing experience.
And then we're here to talk about March, but I also saw something that sounded pretty cool coming up in April. The Presidio Brass Sounds of the Cinema. April 14th, right?
Correct.
And can you expand on that one a little bit more?
Sure. So Presidio Brass is going to take a lot of those theme songs you know from famous movies like Indiana Jones or Star Wars, and they're going to reimagine them for the stage in a brass ensemble experience. So you'll recognize a lot of the fan favorite movies and by the songs being performed. So don't be surprised if people are humming along or tapping their feet to things like Indiana Jones. It's going to be really interactive. They like to go out in the audience a lot. They like to really involve people. So another unique opportunity for Hays in our community.
That is a wide variety of entertainment coming up. And I know with the Encore series, people can purchase tickets for the entire series. Is that correct?
Yeah, season tickets have actually already passed. So what they're going to have to do for the remaining shows is watch for dates when tickets go on sale. Usually it's about a month in advance, but those will always be announced on our website, fhsu.edu/encore, or they can call the Student Service Center at 628-5306.
And if they were interested in getting season tickets for next year, when do those usually go on sale?
Typically, we'll have our brochures out by the end of July, beginning of August, and they have about a month and a half to get their ticket orders in. We are starting a little earlier than usual next year with our season, since it's already pretty much planned, and I can't share anything, but it's going to be worth it. It's our 35th anniversary next year, so the shows have been selected with great care.
Oh, well, I guess that's it is a good teaser for everybody to be watching for next year and get your season tickets or buy the event. But it's just like I said, it's just fantastic, and we're so happy to have that here. And what is the website that they can go to look up the events?
Yeah, I would suggest checking out fhsu.edu/encore, and that'll have all the events and the details about times, dates, and descriptions for each show.
All right, excellent. Well, we'll be right back and we'll wrap it up with what's happening next.
Say goodbye to being just a number and say hello to something different. With money-saving rate plans, nationwide coverage, unlimited talk, text, and data plans starting at just $60 a month, and personalized local customer care and amazing community support, Nex-Tech Wireless is the wireless company you've been looking for. Isn't it time you upgrade to a provider that vows to improve every aspect of your wireless experience? Nex-Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a Trusted Choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associates to learn more.
Hi, welcome to Nex-Tech. Would you like to hear our specials?
Sure.
Today we're offering 2 fiber-powered star bundles. The Skinny has 20 meg internet and 25 channels for just $49. And the Grande has 20 meg internet and 100 channels for $69.
Okay, I guess I'll take the Grande.
Perfect choice. Would you like HD DVR and a 12-month price lock guarantee on that?
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. 1 Grande coming right up.
Restaurants, gyms, salons, libraries, and more. Nex-Tech has over 100 free Wi-Fi hotspots to keep you connected. A better way to warm and cool your home or business and lower your energy bill. The new degree of comfort from Rheem and Zimmerman Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Hayes. Make a real difference on your monthly utility bills. Get a higher level of comfort that every lifestyle deserves and every budget can handle. Energy savings, low-cost maintenance, guaranteed reliability. Performance that promises comfort and peace of mind. Rheem and Zimmerman Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, 714 East 7th in Hayes.
All right, we're back. Now, Vincent, tell us one last time about this breaking news.
Yeah, we will have Rainn Wilson presenting his lecture Soul Pancake on February 26th at 7:30 p.m. in the Beach Schmidt Performing Arts Center. He is from The Office, and we're going to be talking about some deep conversations about life's big questions.
Wonderful. So for all the things with the Encore series, go to their website. And that isn't everything that's coming up. There's some secret things coming too, but we can't tell you about them, maybe. So maybe.
We have a Sibelius lecture coming in April as well. That'll be announced in a few weeks. So make sure to watch for those details.
Wonderful. Well, tune in next time to find out what's happening now and find out about all the upcoming attractions, events in our area.
The Hayes Public Library isn't just for books anymore. Break through your book barriers and see what all the HPL has to offer. Enjoy our free programs like computer classes, music concerts, cooking sessions, and more. Browse our collection of DVDs, CDs, and other media for free checkouts. Access your favorite titles online with the Sunflower e-Library and take your media on the go with the Hoopla app. Visit www.hayespublib.org and discover what the Hayes Public Library has to offer.